What is going on, everybody? It is your boy King Regent back here with another video. And for today's video, I decided to come on here and, talk about my autism. Right? I decided to make a poem and read about my experience on what it's like to have autism. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Hi, I'm Regent, and I have autism. The one thing about autism that haunts me is feeling like there is always something wrong with me. There are a lot of times where I wonder why I have autism. I hang out with my friends, family, and just say in my mind, am I really so much different than everyone else? I realize that I act the same as typical people, but there are times when I struggle with having the same confidence and intelligence as them. And that's what bothers me. Being 22 and still never having a girlfriend, struggling on tests. As a student, struggling with speaking, struggling with thoughts, struggling with finding jobs. As you can see, there are a lot of things that I struggle with, but that doesn't mean that I struggle with everything. I can ride a unicycle, I can juggle, I can edit videos, I can drive, and of course run track. Even when it feels like I am not like everyone else, I need to let myself know that I am like everyone else. I'm here to say that I know that I've done so much growing and maturing, and that I'm proud of myself for always being persistent even when times get tough. Autism is what makes me, not breaks me. Thank you. What's going on, everyone? There are some words of wisdom that I wanted to share with you guys. My friend made this. He made a video for me that I wanted to send out to you guys. These are some words of wisdom for you guys to, feel better about yourself if you're not feeling good now. He said some nice words of wisdom to me as well. And I really appreciated it, but I just wanted to share it out real quick. So here it is.
Yo, Reg, hope you're doing well. I know we were on the phone earlier, but just wishing you the best. I was thinking about some words of wisdom, even though there's not much going on up here right now, this break in the semester, but I guess I was going back and forth on a couple things, and I kind of settled on the most simple one, which is just to try new things. Try as many things as you can, and make sure you're doing new stuff all the time. Just because you never know when you're going to turn a corner and there's something good on the other end of it. Most of the new things you try, you're probably going to suck at. That's just the nature of life. And to keep it real, but every now and then, all those failures, once there's a success in there, that kind of makes up for all the other things you tried and didn't like. It's just as important to know what you don't like to do, or what you don't like to eat, smell, listen to. It's just as important to do all that stuff as to know what you do like to do. And I think that trying new things can relate back to track and field. There's so many times where I've just been running the same race over and over and over again, and you never find out anything about that. All you know is that you can just do the same thing repeatedly, which doesn't give you any new information. It's kind of upsetting when you're just in a rut like that. And the only way to really find out and make that big jump to the next level is to just put yourself out there, basically. Coach would always say, he'd push us to get out as fast as we can and just kind of mess around and see what happens. And I think that applies to everything else in life. If you're trying to make a breakthrough in the 800 and you're trying to break 2 for the first time, you're not going to find out by going out in a 63 and coming back in a 56 or whatever. That's just unrealistic, Sorry for anyone who doesn't understand track, but I just say to try as many new things as you can and see what happens, because you're never going to know if you don't. So I'll see you later, Reg, and anyone else watching.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope those words meant something to you guys. Definitely meant something to me. But yeah, until then, it has been your boy King Regent, where we keep it real, run a race, and uplift the voices that matter, from sports and support from the spectrum. See
See you next time, guys.